Take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you want to hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we's raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town and we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in? We wanna
Welcome, race fans. AG Solar Solutions coming at you here on a wild Saturday night. And guess what? We be at Darlington, baby. Oh, man. I can't even begin to tell you the excitement we're going to have here tonight. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be some fast. It's going to be some tempers. There's going to be all kinds of stuff happening here tonight. One fast repair. That is it. That's right. Only one. That's not a lot for this place. This place will eat you up and spit you out. You guys stick around. We'll get to the anthem. We'll get back. We'll get into this grid here, and we'll get this puppy started on a Saturday night. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the home of the brave.
HE Solar Solutions coming at you right here. It's the Darlington Raceway, the official throwback weekend for Noma. You might recognize some of these paint schemes. One Fast Repair, welcome everybody out here in YouTube. We're going to have some fun. I've already made my prediction. I think we're going to see about 8 cautions. This track will eat you up and spit you out. And that's not including the, I don't know, 17 other drivers out here. Pit road, that's going to be fun. I promise you it's not going to be boring. As they get ready to come to the grid. And here we go, row number 1, Justin Bentley. He is going to lead these boys off with one of the MaxspeedTV drivers, Mr. Paul Witt. Row number 2, Matt Dreyer, the 98, John Lynch. Row number 3, another MaxspeedTV driver, Vicente Guerrero in the 14 machine. Along beside him, one of the league owners, Mr. Jay Stenson in the number 8. Row 4 to 35 will be Shane Winslow. In the 75, we just call him the Macho Ham. Row number 6, another MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Cody Nagels. In the 84 beside him, Matthew Fritz. Row 6, the 88, Mr. Clay Cantrell. And the 31, the league owner, the main dude, I believe, the one and only Mr. Joey Hickox. We call him Mr. Patience. Row number 7 to 52, Austin Bentley. And his 74, Robert Jordan. Row number 8 to 66, Randy Bonomi. And the 54, Robert E. Morrison. Row 9 to 17, the young gun, Mr. B.K. Anderson. He is due. The 55, Albert Hewins. Row number 10 to 28, Rodney Robertson. The 94 beside him, Mr. Fred Anderson. Row 11 to 69, Guy Baracco. And his 79, Jeremy Duncan. Row 12, last but not least, the 96, Mr. Fuzz Yetter. Like I said, one Fast Repair, that's all they're going to get. Bye-bye music. Hello, sweet sounds of a V8 motor till iRacing goes electric. Wouldn't put it past them. Wouldn't surprise me. The Throwback Series here at Darlington, Noma, Ag Solar Solutions. And don't forget, we also have those bad boys on a Monday, the Super Speedway. Stages tonight, lap 40 and lap 80. As we get set and we get ready. It's time to get it on. Darlington. Trouble already. We don't even get a lap in. And the 429, Mr. Paul Witt, goes round and round. And there he is. That's going to bring out our first caution. Maybe I should have upped it from 8 to 12. Let us see here. Take a look at that one. Well, maybe I will. Camera angles are all different tonight on this track. You gotta love that, huh? Let's take a look here. There we go. Paul Witt is up top. And, well, you want to talk about an ever so gentle touch. I mean, this is a gentle touch. Watch. Watch the 90 of John Lynch and the 429. John comes up just a smidge. Just enough to hit Paul. Get him kind of squirrely. I mean, barely touched him. That's the problem that you have with these trucks. These trucks, you can look at them wrong and you can turn somebody. And I'm going to tell you what, every chance they can, they got to come in here and they got to top off and they're going to get some tires because this place will eat them up and spit them out. Here's your top 5. Hope everybody is doing well. Still want to remember everybody that was in the path of the hurricane. Some of them unable to be with us tonight. How our thoughts are with them. Bentley, I like that paint scheme. Take a look. There it is. I like it. Your polecat for the night, Mr. Matt Dreyer. The Macho Ham. That's all we got. Just a ham. Mr. Jay Stenson, M&T Motorsports. And there is Shane Winslow. That's your top 5. And peeking back here a little ways, Mr. Mountain Dew man himself, Mr. Clay Cantrell. Now here's the cool thing, a little tidbit for you guys. Mountain Dew. Does anybody know who and why they came up with that? Whatever you want to call it. Depends on where you're from. Pop, soda, whatever. I'm going to tell you. 2 hillbilly cats in the mountains came up with a great whiskey. Needed something to go in it. Didn't know what it was. So they came up with this concoction and they decided to call it Mountain Dew. And boy, did they get a winner out of that, huh? They knocked it out of the park. Bentley up top. Coming back down. These guys run right up against that wall. Boy, Dreyer, he's going to take something on him right here. Is he going to be able to make it stick is the problem. You got to get out of it early. But you're going to see all these cats stay right up against that wall. Everybody wanted to know where Paul Witt started. Well, let me tell you, there he is, all the way back in that 18th spot. In this place, you've got to have throttle control and patience. Mr. Black, how are you doing, my friend? Billy, nice to see you. Stinson. Right up there with the boys tonight. There he is. I gotta tell you, everybody better be on their best behavior. Because it's 140 laps. Yep, you guessed it. A nice little pull away right here, and then you go on back a little bit to the 69. You can see a little bit of damage he's got in that rear. You see it right here. Somebody already gave him a Darlington hee-ho. The AG, which is Ag Solar Solutions, by the way. I call it about everything, I think. But technically, it is the Ag. Excuse me, Ag Solar Solution. Mr. Joey Hickok's currently 13th. Way back here in the back, Mr. Fred Anderson is 19th. You can see him. Take a look at the throwback. Now that is cool. I just noticed it, and I like it a lot. Right there it is. Reminds me of the IROC series. I'm assuming that's what he was going for. Vicente Guerrero in the 14, the MaxspeedTV driver. Into the wall, the 90 machine. Bounces off the 14, and you know what? He better send him some lunch because he saved him from turning right there. Guerrero says, go ahead. Bounce off of me. I'll keep you pointed in the right direction. That could have been a caution. But it wasn't. Bentley and Dreyer pulling out to a little bit of a lead. Mr. Stenson right there behind him. And you go back a little ways and you have Mr. Matthew Fritz. And then Austin Bentley. And Mr. Cantrell is getting a little pressure from Winslow. Rodney Robertson, the 28 machine, running that Hooters machine. Billy says, man, I've got mixed emotions. Both of my boys are running tonight. And they are. I just noticed this. We got Justin up here, the 16. And right there's Austin. Now, which one's the older one? Because you know the younger one's the underdog. Nice to see you, Nancy. Nice to see that you're able to watch the race and talk on the phone at the same time. Now, if you can actually chew gum and walk, man, I'm going to tell you what, girl, you are a winner. You can do it all. That's a lot of stuff at once. Paul Witt making his way up to the 11th spot after being accidentally touched in an inappropriate spot. The left rear quarter panel that's sending flying. Mr. Nagels is back here in the 18th position. As you can see right there, Anderson hard into the wall. That's going to leave a mark. Before this race is over with, I don't think there'll be any paint on the wall at all coming out of turn 2 and 3. Or 2 and 4, I'm sorry. But that's all right. Austin is older by 1 minute. Currently back here in the 8th spot. The younger brother is right up here currently in 2nd place. As Mr. Matt Dreyer is checking out. He's going to be coming up on lap traffic here. Let's take a look. kind of takes around at an average of about 30 to 31, 32 seconds maybe a lap. So in a perfect world without cautions, this would go by pretty quick. But you know what? I just opened up my mouth, and I probably shouldn't have. Because we've got a caution, and I got to figure out why that is. Not sure. Let me look. This is terrible. I can't seem to find it. That's the problem with these sort of small tracks. You'd think it'd be easier to find them, but it's not. Right in here somewhere, perhaps? And there it is. Whoa! Oh, yeah! We found it. Ouchie mama. That's going to leave a mark. I'm going to tell you what. I'm starting to feel real sorry for that 90 machine. Or I'm sorry, not the 90, but Mr. Fred Anderson. Take a look. He's like a pinball. That transition is nasty right there. Now, see what happens. Watch the 75. He comes up just to get in behind him. It's all he wants to do. But Anderson hits the wall, and he comes down, and they just give a little squeeze right here, and these three cats are not going to fit. But the 66 Bonomi, he going to pay the price right here, trying to hang on to it the best that he can. And then right up in here is when it gets really bad for Mr. Anderson. He really takes a hit. Vicente Guerrero, he says, please, please, don't hit me. And he didn't. So they all come in, they get fuel, they get tires, they come back out. Well, not all of them. I'll take that back. About halfway through the field does. The rest of these cats decide to stay right where they're at. So your top five: Dreyer, Bentley, Stenson, Fritz, and Cantrell. Race summary: 22 laps so far. 2 cautions. 1 lead change. We will have stage 40 and 80 is our stages, 1 and 2. Michelle Anderson, nice to see you. And your boy, right there he is. He is currently in his 7th position. And the Tide machine. He's a witty little fellow. I asked him, I go, why do you wash your clothes in Tide? He says, well, that's easy, Bobby. He says, it's too dang cold outside. Alrighty then. And we got ourselves a blinker back here. Rodney Roberts is blinking like a beacon and the front end of a fire truck. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. That could be an issue. And the reason why I say that is because you get behind the guy that's blinking like that, man, it's trouble. So we'll keep an eye on that. Michelle says, no cherry pie tonight. Ooh, wedding cake. Cake. In general. Pace truck out of here. Back up to the Ag Solar Solutions here on a Saturday night at Darlington, the Throwback Series. Dreyer gets off to a great start. Take a nice wide look at this track here when they come out of these turns. Roberts must have, no, I was going to say he must have bent over and fed the squirrel. Keep that internet going. So far, he's okay, though. He's not blinking too awful bad. But Lynch, this is what it's like. He comes back in the picture when he blinks out and he hits the wall. I can assure you, this is going to cause an accident. How would you like to be behind that? No way. I mean, I'm talking some serious blinking going on by that 28. Hopefully the admins, if we've got one, can see that and put him to the back. And you're right, blinkers are not good, John. Not even a little bit. Stinson, don't look in your rearview mirror, buddy, because you got Fritz and Cantrell barreling down. And, hey, guess what? Another caution. I swear to God, I'm not lying. Well, let's take a look and see what happened here. Baracco, somewhere around here, gets himself into a tad bit of trouble. He's trying his best to get around the truck on the outside right here. But I think the truck on the outside comes down and says, hello. Now, to me, that's a bit of a netcode. See how slow? See, look at that, right? They're not touched yet. Still ain't touched. But right there, you can see him. He's already going this way, and they haven't touched yet. Well, the infamous iRacing says you guys are going to touch, so I'm just going to go ahead and wreck you. And that's exactly what happens. Into the wall, very, very hard. May have lost the filling on that one. I think I want to change my my caution prediction. I might be a tad off. BK Anderson started 17th, and here he is 5th. The first 10 or first 11 trucks have not been into the pits. 12 back to 23, they have been in. So these cats back here, they have fresh rubber. "13 people watching, 2 likes. I preach to you people every week. You will not get a blister if you hit the like button. It will not bite you. It will not burn you. Nor will it cut you. Hit that like button for these guys. Let them know you appreciate it. Me, I'm getting paid either way. It's for these guys. These guys are the ones putting the show on. You just have to tolerate me. "30 laps out of 140. Stage 40 will get our first, or lap 40 will get our first stage. So we have another caution to look forward to. Your race summary real quick. 3 cautions so far. Hey, what's that? I got no idea, but we'll get rid of it. Dryer being a lap hog. John just gave me a 3rd like. Thanks, John. These guys appreciate it. You don't start hitting that like button, and they fire me. And you guys get a broadcaster that stutters. You're going to wish you hit that like button. Cantrell is making his presence known, but here's the cool thing. And right here, Paul Witt, he got knocked way back there. And here he is right now, knocking on the 5th Evans dough. He's coming. He might be driving with a tad bit of a chip on his shoulders, perhaps. Didn't even get a lap in and got tangled up in one. In a caution. But here he comes. Oh no! Cody's dad said he hit the like button and ejected him right out of his computer chair. Unless you have it in video, it didn't happen. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. 31 out of 140. 9 more. 8 more laps. We're going to have another caution for the first stage. Let's see if they can take it that far. As they bunch right back up together, and away we go. Dryer gets a great jump start. Fritz is going to be right there with him. See them all coming off that turn way up in there. Close to that wall. I'm telling you right now. You mark my words, but that 28 machine blinking like he is going to be a huge problem. Right on the bumper, the front bumper of Vicente. Yeah, he's staying kind of clear of that Hooters machine, and I kind of don't blame him. As he keeps blinking out on us. Joey Hickox all the way back in his 16th. Gonna have to work his way up through the field a little bit here. The 52 glances off the wall. Mr. Bentley does. And he bounces off of it one more time. Apparently, he does not like his right side of his truck. He's not happy with the paint job, so he's going to go ahead and, you know, make it a little bit more him. Fred Anderson, he's been beat more than a redheaded stepchild. I mean, he's been knocked around all night long. And he still hasn't used his fast repair, which is remarkable. Caution is out. And this is the reason why. Because Mr. Robert Jordan does not like the right side of his truck either. And the 75 has nowhere to go but right into the back end of him. And well, let's just say that's a hit. A lot of blinking happening tonight. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a server issue. But these guys are trying to stay out of the way. Nice job there by the 69. Guy Baracco missing all that mess. Now, these cats ought to be coming in. Let's take a look and see. We're going to take a little peek right here and see what happens. They all should be coming down real low. Will they come in? Nope, it's a big fake. Big fake job. So here's your top 5. Dreyer, Fritz, Stenson, Cantrell, and Anderson. John Black, your shirt is MIA. I don't know if it went to Egypt or what happened. We can't even get shirts anymore. We can't get anything in this dead gum nation we live in now. Hopefully we'll get some more. We've been trying. Stenson's having a really good run tonight. Paul Witt. Right there in the 6th spot. After being caught up in the first altercation on lap uno. Something's telling me that I'm not going to get much sleep tonight. 6 a.m. shall come very early for me. Now, here's what really sucks. They're going to get started and have to throw out another caution flag for the first stage. They keep this up, the pace truck's going to be changing oil and having to stop for fuel. And perhaps maybe rotate the tires. I don't know. Nagels cracking the top 10. Austin back here in the 17th. Right with his brother in the 18th. Now, Justin led 12 laps of this race early on. As we tighten things back up. Let's see how they throw this. Will they throw the caution once they get started for the first stage? Because it is on lap 40. So they may go around one time, get a green flag, go around once, and then throw it again. So far, only one person's out, and that's Jeremy Duncan in the 79. He gone. And speaking of gone, Dreyer just jumped off to about a 5-truck lead right there on that restart. What a job he did. He's checking out. Fritz trying to catch him along with Stenson in third. "40 laps since the last time they've seen their pits. About half of these guys anyway. There's our caution. And that will be the first stage. So Matt Dreyer gets a nice hand clap there for leading the first stage. And these cats will be in for sure now. Guarantee it. That top 5 is going to change, but I'll give you your race summary. 5 cautions, 1 lead change. And here they all come. Let's go all the way back. And let's see if Mr. Hickox, because he is out of pit sequence with everybody. Let's see. Yep, he is going to stay out, and he's going to lead this race. There he is. Now, who's going to come out of the pits first is the question. And it looks like Mr. Dreyer is going to be leading them. As he comes all the way here, you can see him. Whoops, sorry, there he is right in front of you. But who's going to jump out of the pits first? Mr. Paul Witt right there directly in front. And there goes Mr. Dreyer. So now we can read a top 5. Hickox, Dreyer, Fritz, Stenson, and Cantrell. You are watching the NOMA Truck Series, the Solor Solutions. All kinds of sponsorship running down in a bottle. We thank each and every single one of them. Anderson. Now he's in the 6th spot. Paul Witt dropped back to the 8th. Now Jay, he's all the way back right here in 9th. Or I'm sorry, the 9th. Some of these cats, they're out of pit sequence. The one who's out, Joey Hickox, is out of his pit sequence compared to everybody else. And Mr. Fred Anderson. By the time he's done, he'll probably donate that truck to the local body shop for practice. That bad boy's, it's a little scratched up, a little beat up. Not bad, though. He still got his fenders. Hickox will be bringing him down, and he'll be up top. On the bottom will be Austin Bentley. Mr. Dreyer back here in the number 2 machine, he is the lap hog of the night so far. Can I show the 31 and the 90, Mr. Raymond Daniel Sr. says. I certainly can do that. All right, there's your 31, Mr. Joey Hickox, the Ag Solar Solutions machine. And Mr. John Lynch. A little scraped up, no big deal. Looking good. As everybody tries to find their position, they'll bunch back up. And we're going to go green flagging again. I'm telling you, Nancy must have a lot to talk about on that phone because she has to set a peep out here on YouTube, people. Whoa, trouble right away. That's going to bring out another caution. And that's going to take out probably half to 3/4 of the field. Let's see what happened here. Somebody missed the shift if I'm a betting man. Oh, there it is. Might have spun some tires. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking spun a few tires. But the 52 goes right up in the dryer, and he just absolutely causes mayhem. Let's see if we can listen to it. Yep, he does. Just spins those tires enough to cause this. So all these guys are going to be flying into the pits to get repaired. Easy to spin the tires, especially at these shorter tracks like this. How about you, Joey? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Hey, what's going on, man?
A little word of advice, keep the thing up front.
That was actually the plan there. I come down pit road, took tires, took fuel on one of those later caution flags, and I was like, you know what, we're just going to go for track position and try to keep it out front and stay out of all the mess.
Yeah, you kind of might want to do that.
Yeah,
Looking good, though. You started 12th, and here you are leading it. Now, I don't know, spinning the tires, it's easy to do here. That wall comes up and bites you pretty easily. I mean, this place is definitely, it can be a handful.
That it can be, yeah. We was already talking that this place probably ain't going to make the next season 3 on the schedule.
Well, you know, you never know. I think they'll settle down here a little bit.
Hopefully we can get a little run out here. I'd like to see where I am on pace. I think I got a good top 10. I know I'm not as fast as some of these guys back here.
Well, keep it up front. That's the main thing. Keep it out of trouble, and you will be fine. But
so
anyway,
actually, you be in the interview. You always ask the questions, but I got a question for you now.
Oh no. Okay.
Have you ordered the pizza yet?
No, I've not ordered the pizza yet. I have not done that.
Okay, you need to. When you order one, send one to my house too.
Well, you know what? I hate to say this, but I think if I send it by snail mail, I still think you're going to get it before this race is over.
Man, I hope not. Nah, I think
you
we'll
hope
get
not.
A little stretch out here.
I've got to get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh wow, that is early. Yeah.
But well, keep it in front and stay out of trouble. Let's see what you can do here. All right.
All right. Probably won't get to interview again, so I just want to say hi to my mom, my dad, and my son Gunter for watching me race tonight.
And I want to say hi to Gunter. I think he might be my youngest fan. How old is he?
He just turned 7 last Saturday.
Oh, he could be my youngest fan without a doubt.
He is a big Max Speed fan, yes sir.
All right, great. Well, good luck. I'm gonna let you go, man.
All right, have a good one.
Hot dog, I've got myself another fan. That's 4, I think. Hey, you got to start somewhere, right? Well, Hickox is on the bottom. His plan is to keep it out front and try to stay out of trouble if he can. Right there's your top 5. Truck goes in. They're going to tighten them back up again. Bentley's going to be on the outside. Hickox is on the bottom. BK Anderson and Winslow right there behind him, along with Stenson and Vicente Guerrero. And we're back racing. And a guy you really want to watch this 429 and Mr. Paul Witt. This guy's on a mission. Got tangled up in the first caution and the first lap. And he's coming. Hickok's doing a good job right here. A little bit of pressure from Bentley. You see how that truck wants to skate right up against that wall? Right out of those turns? Riding with the 8, Jay Stenson. M&T Motorsports. And this is what he gets to look at. The top 4 cats up here. You come here and play with that throttle. And that's exactly what you have to do. You touch those brakes in the turn, if you ain't got your bias set right, you're in trouble. John, nice to see you back. I didn't know you left. Where'd you go? Joey running really good out here right now. Bentley right there with him. Dreyer way back here in the 15th spot. He's led the most laps of this race. And I can guarantee you he's not a happy camper either. Or either. Other. Now, we do have a few cats that are laps down, and Mr. Dreyer happens to be 1 lap. Fred Anderson is a lap down. Rodney Roberts, he's 2 laps. Morrison happens to be 4. Macho Man in with 9 laps, and Guy Baracco in with 9 laps. And Robert Jordan in with 22. I think he fell asleep in a truck. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Hickok's Racing, they kind of got it happening right here. Doing a good job. M&T Motorsports, again, I mean, you've got Bentley. You got Jay. And, of course, you got Mr. Cantrell back here just a little ways. He's being pressured by Cody Nagels, the MaxspeedTV driver. And I do believe I thought I read, which I really hate. Whoa, I think somebody may have bounced off the wall back here somewhere, and I don't know if I can find it or not. I thought I saw it happen. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Anyway, I thought it said... The World of Outlaws, the white model announcer, had passed away. He took his own life. Certainly hate to hear that stuff. Winsoff's putting a bit of pressure on Hickok, letting him know he's letting him know he's there. As we're gonna come up on this lap truck right here, which is gonna be helpful as he gets right out of the way. And I'm sure these guys appreciate that kind gesture. Our next stage will be lap 80. You heard Joey talking to me there. He was saying hopefully they'll settle down and we'll get some laps in. Winslow putting some pressure on him, I'll tell you that. Thinking about the inside, he is. And usually when that happens, now there is a sign of patience. If Nancy was out here watching, she wouldn't believe it. Joey backed out and said, "You're quicker than me, go on." And right behind him, Stenson. And look at John Lynch. Gets right in front of BK. Got to take over that 4th spot. Cantrell all the way back here in the 13th spot. And he is a lap down. He would be the lucky dog participant if we get another caution. As you can see. Whoa! BK. Brought it way down to the bottom right there. But up front, Winslow, about a 4 or 5 truck length lead over Mr. Hickox. As Joey is trying to reel him in. Mr. Nagels is a lap down, battling, trying to get it back. So you've got lap traffic kind of all over the place here. Joey says, "Thank you very much. I think I want my lead back for now." And he's going to get it back here, obviously. Now, the 35 Winslow, he got to lead 3 laps. Joey's looking at the big picture as he bounces off the wall. That is not what he wanted to do. No harm, no foul. Didn't hurt it. You can see how far back the 3rd place truck is. These trucks just want to push right up against that wall when those tires start to wear down. Into the wall, the 54 machine. Morrison says, "You know what? I really don't like my right side of my truck." As he goes on and passes Mr. Paul Witt. Paul currently in the 8th spot. Now Morrison, he's 4 laps down. And Joey's still leading the way up here. Back and fixed. Man, for some reason why I had a gremlin and I could not get my mic back, but I got it back. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ew. Joey Hickox is the only one that came into the pits. The 3 cats in front of me, 25 lap tires on. So Joey is actually setting pretty good. Mr. J. Stenson up here is going to be leading them down. Now, Vicente Guerrero in that 14, he's waiting to get his lap back. And hopefully, they'll let him just go right on by here in a second. We have 12 cats that are at least 1 lap down or more, and 2 that are gone. As Vicente takes off around through there so he can get his lap back. Stenson's going to be up top, Bentley on the bottom, then Mr. Fritz Hickox. Fuzz Yetter. That would be Steve Yoder's brother. The Amish racing community. Then Mr. Hickox, B.K. Anderson right there. And Winslow. Paul Witt, still 9th. As we tighten things up to go to run a whopping 5 more laps for another caution for a stage. You're watching the Noma Ag Solar Solutions. The throwback, official throwback to Darlington. Back to green flag racing. Up into the wall. Not sure who it was that hit it, but whoever it was kept it going in the right direction. Watch Stenson right here. He gets right up against that wall, baby. Joey's got a fast hot rod underneath him. And so does the 84, or I'm sorry, the 16. And the 35 Winslow dives way down to the bottom, and he gets out of it and stands on those brakes. And he can do that because he's only got 5 lap tires, so he's going to really shoot through the gaps right here with these guys. You have to have the fresh tires when you can get them, and it will pay off, as you can see right here. Watch him. He's going to take Stenson on the inside. And he's going to have his sights set on the number 1 man, Mr. Hickox. Albert Hewins, he's been quiet. We've not heard nothing. Currently in the top 10 after starting 18th. Mr. Cantrell, another one, kind of quiet tonight. Now, I got to tell you, just about every single one, except for about 4, has had to use their fast repair already. So I would like to bring that to your attention. Lap traffic gets out of the way. That will be Guy Bracco, and he'll drop down to 14 laps down. So it's Hickox, Winslow, Bentley, Stenson trying to hang on, but Paul Witt is on a mission right now. So Paul is going to take over the 4th spot. And there is our stage. And our stage runner will be the 31, Mr. Joey Hickox. And here is a possibility. I don't know if everybody will come into the pits or not. A lot of them have already, and, you know, a lot of them haven't. All kinds of different pit strategies and ideas that they're wanting to do out here tonight. Some stay out, and some go in. As you can see, some of these cats are coming in. Well, look at that, huh? There's been so many cautions. They're sitting there waiting with their lights on. That's dedication for you, I'm telling you. Talked to Hickox earlier. He says, you know what, Bobby? I want to try to keep this thing out front. And he's doing a great job. And you know what? He has not had to use his fast repair. He's one of the few cats that has not had to use it. Are you sure that you can't walk and chew gum, talk on the phone, and watch iRacing and listen to me at the same time, Nancy? I think you're selling yourself short. I think you can do it. But hey, make sure you tell your sister happy birthday from Bobby with all the freaking hobbies at MaxspeedTV. That's what the wife says. Way too many, and I'm beginning to feel it. But Joey, you be proud of him. We're going to call him Mr. Patience. He's showing some patience tonight. I'm impressed. Did you go out and buy the CD of Guns N' Roses and make him play that song over and over through the week? Because whatever you did, it's working. And I believe your grandson is one of my youngest fans, I think. I have a new fan. That's right. I'm up to 4 now, Nancy. 4. Here's your top 5. 84 laps out of 140. There's a good chance I'm not going to have to order a pizza. Hickox, Winslow, Cantrell, Lynch, and Yetter. The official pace truck. Is that a Ford or a Chevy? What is that? I think it's a Chevy. Could be a toilet motor. I'm not sure. I think it's a Chevy, though. Winslow's kind of quick. John Lynch is kind of quick. Now, Paul Witt's all the way back here in the 11th. as he went in and came back out of the pits. So we shall see what's going on. I had to take off to the outskirts of Marietta this morning, almost in West Virginia, and I'm going to tell you what. Living in Ohio, it was 64 degrees when I left. When I got to Marietta, or close to West Virginia there, it was only 50 degrees and a boatload of rain and wind. So they must be getting the remnants of that hurricane down that way. I can only imagine what you people in Florida had to deal with. As they tighten back up, Hickox is going to bring him to the green flag. It's off a really good jump. Cantrell down in the bottom, putting a little pressure right there in the 35. As he's going to try to take that second spot away, and he does. Riding back here with Bentley. Watching these guys up here. Oral Lynch looks like he's a pinball from a pinball machine. But it ain't slowing him down. He is, as they would say, just a getting it. Way back here, Jay Stenson, currently 7th. BK Anderson is in the top 5. And he's got Bentley knocking on his door. And that's right, Nancy. He is a YouTube celebrity. You gotta make Nancy, get me a picture. Make his dad get a picture of him. And when he does, I could put it on the broadcast. That would just tickle, I think that would tickle his soul. I could put him in a racing suit. I think he'd get a kick out of that myself. Oh, up into the wall. Joey did not like the right side of that truck, so he decided to take the paint off of it. He said, I'm tired of it. As you can see right here, he gave it a little scrapey scrape. Cosmetic, no big deal. But that will stick him back into the third, and that'll open the door for Lynch and Cantrell. So Cantrell, I think it was 3 weeks ago or something or another, I called him the infectious disease because he had COVID, but yet he was still out here racing his little heart out. You get me some pictures there, Nancy, and make sure they send them to me here in Discord. I'll Photoshop them and take them, and I'll fix something up kind of cool for the fella. Why? Because I'm a people person and he is my youngest fan. That's why. And I take care of my fans. All 4 of them. Lynch. He really would like to lead a lap in this race. So BK is back here now, currently in the 3rd spot. But Cantrell, something happened, and I don't know what. But he dropped all the way. He dropped from 1st to 3rd like right now. I don't know if he backed out and let Lynch take it over or what. Maybe he didn't like the pressure that the lab was putting on him, so he just says, go ahead and go. I'll see you later. And it looks like the 31 may have popped the wall one more time right there. I'm not sure. And that will bring him back into that 7th spot. Doesn't appear to be too bad. Paul Witt currently 9th. He started 2nd. He was caught up in an altercation before we even got a lap in. And he's been fighting his tail off ever since. And he did get position-wise. I think at one point he made it all the way to 2nd. But the spoiler alert, and if I'm not mistaken, I have a very short memory. But I think I might have called, I think at one point in one race, I think I called John a hemorrhoid. Because he'd get knocked down, he'd be back in the back, and he'd fight his way back up. He'd be all over him. He'd go back to the back, and he'd be right back up, bothering him again. And here he is leading this thing now. This guy's tough on a super speedway, and apparently he really likes Darlington. Seems to come in for him. Well, Nancy, that'd be awesome. Yeah, you tell him to send me some pictures here on Discord, and I'll take care of that for you. Because I enjoy tickling my fans. Making them happy. That's what I'm here for. VK Anderson currently in 2nd place. He started 17th. Look out. Here he comes. Michelle, put down the wedding cake and watch your son because he's on a mission. He's coming. Great run by him so far. Yeah, I think every time I call John a hemorrhoid, he wins the race, or he's up front to win the race. I'm telling you, that's what he is. He is a pain in all these guys' butts. I mean, he started 4th. I've seen him way back there. He's got a beat-up hot rod. But you know what? Look at him. He's put some real estate between him and the rest of these guys. And that's exactly what he needs to do. Just hit his marks for 40 more laps. Cantrell. Currently 4th, but he's got Jay Stinson staring him down. BK dropping all the way back here into the 6th spot. Joey currently 9th. Cody cracking the top 10 right here. So while these guys are playing nicely, I'm going to try to go through them all, let you know what everybody's doing and where they're at. Mr. Lynch is leading it. Bentley currently 2nd. 3rd's going to be Cantrell in the 88 machine. Jay Stenson behind him 4th. 5th, Matthew Fritz in the 84. BK Anderson is 6th. 7th, Winslow. Albert Hewins is 8th. Joey Hickok's 9th. Cody Nagels is 10th. 11th, Mr. Paul Witt. And there's the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. He's 12th. Now, Mr. Yetter, he's 13th a lap down. Bonomi, 14th a lap. Roberts, 15th, 2 laps. Matt Dreyer, he led 29 laps of this race. Got caught up in an incident, and he's not been able to recover since. He's 3 laps down, 16th. Morrison, he's 17th, 4 laps down. Fred Anderson, 18th, 5 laps. Guy Baracco asleep in his truck. Robert Jordan, 20th, 48 laps down. 21 Macho Man, he's 50 laps down. Your little race summary. 8 cautions. 8 lead changes. 36 laps to go. Justin's having a really good run. He was your pole cat of this race. Now, these guys kind of spread each other out just a little bit, except for the 13 and the 84 and the 88. They got a little battle happening right here. Mr. Fritz running in the 5th position. Lynch coming up on some lap traffic. And that will be Mr. Robert Jordan. Gets out of the way for him. That means Bentley's going to have to get around him as well here. As he gets out of his way, too. That's a stand-up guy right there. Lynch, all he has to do is just keep hitting his marks. Driving nice and smooth. Show some patience, and he is. And he might be able to bring this bad boy home. Cantrell, he's pulled up just a little bit of a lead now over Stenson. He's got a little bit of breathing room. Joey kind of touched the wall once again. You know, I'm afraid to put the camera on Joey because every time I do, he scrapes the wall. He's going to start blaming me for his driving. I might be bad luck. It's the cameraman. I'm going to blame it on him. But Joey currently is in the 8th spot. Nagels, 9th. Paul Witt still 10th. Now, Clay in the pits right now. So he should be... Uh-oh. Where'd he go? I lost him. Well, he's in there. I swear he is. There he is. So he's good to go after this. Last pit stop for him. In the Mountain Dew machine. Oh, up into the wall, Bentley. He scraped it. Of course, your leader came in as well. And I'm referring to Mr. Lynch. There they come. He's in, and now he's out. So they all will make one more pit stop right here, and they'll be good for the rest of the race. Riding with your leader. He gets close to that wall, doesn't he? I would say probably it'd be smart to go ahead and go in and get you some fresh tires. BK Anderson will leave in the pits right now. He's good to go. So Joey's trying to actually watch a game and race at the same time. Now, I'm telling you what, that's talent. But expect Bentley, Fritz, and Paul Witt to come in sometime here. Albert's in. Mr. Nagels is in as well. Appreciate everybody that's hanging out with us tonight and watching this as we're winding down to the final laps here. Sort of, kind of. Let's see, how many we got? 25. It's been 34 laps since the top three guys have been in. But they will have to come in. There's no way. I don't think they'll make it the whole way, definitely. Not going to happen, Captain. Robert's up here in my neck of the woods celebrating his anniversary. Well, happy anniversary to you, Robert. Tic-tac, doom and dack. Make sure you tell that lovely wife of yours I said hello. This is the brainstorm of this league. The Super Speedway League, I mean. Of Mr. Duvendak. The Noma guys took over. Mr. Stenson and Joey Hickox. Trying to bring it up to an even higher level if it's possible, because Duvendak, he can run a league now, I'm telling you. He's good. Bentley's going to have to come in, and here he comes. Paul Witt's going to have to come in as well. You start losing ground to these guys when they come into the pits and get that fresh tires, and you're out there running around with 37-lap old tires. It's time for you to come in. So Bentley's coming in now. Paul Witt. And there's your leader, setting pretty with 20 laps to go. I still say, and I think I've said it before, Nancy, you have a better memory than I got. I'm telling you, they need to paint a hemorrhoid on that truck, because he is being a pain in the butt here lately to these drivers. It don't matter if it's Super Speedway or if it's the Truck Series. He's really been coming into himself. Now, you know darn well, Robert, that you wanted to hear my voice before you went to sleep tonight. Oh, trouble right there. The 2's going to get tagged, and watch him try to hang on to it. And he does hang on to it. And the guy that's going to love him long time is going to be Mr. Lynch. Otherwise, that would have brought a caution out, and it would have bunched them all back up. And that huge lead that he has would have been gone. So Matt Dreyer saves the day. He saves Mr. Lynch. So the closest guy to him is going to be way back here. And let's see what that interval is. Almost 5 seconds back is the second place guy. With 17 laps to go. If it was me, I would be on iRacing intercom screaming my head off. Coming through, get out of the way, move it. As these guys, as you can see, they are moving out of his way for him. Don't forget to hit that like button for these guys. They are putting on a really good show. And since nobody decided to participate in the caution game, looks like I'm going to win. Not that I want to brag or anything, but, you know. But Mr. Lynch, probably. John, probably, definitely, I'll guarantee you he's going to give a big, huge thanks to Matt Dreyer for hanging on to that truck and not bringing out that caution. When he comes back and watches that replay, he's going to be like, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The 54 is, I don't know what he's doing. He might be drunk. Keep an eye on him here. He's driving all over the place. Making sure he's all right. Not doing nothing silly. He was kind of going crazy there. But Dreyer saved the day. Did not have to bring that caution out. Kept it under control, kept it pointed in the right direction. And Mr. Lynch is probably thinking 50,000 times over. At least he will when he sees the replay. So while we're winding laps down, we'll go through them. Lynch, Cantrell, he's back. Still back about 6 seconds. Stenson third. Fritz is fourth. Fifth is Bentley. Winslow, sixth. Seventh, BK Anderson. Hewins is eighth. Cody Nagel's ninth. Paul Witt, 10th. Bonomi, 11th. Guerrero, 12th. Joey Hickox, 13th. Roberts, 14th. Matt Dreyer, 15th. Morrison, 16th. Fuzz Jetters, 17th, 18th, Mr. Fred Anderson. 19th, Robert Jordan. 20th, the Macho Ham. With 11 laps to go. Excuse me. I'm getting all choked up already. This is about over. I'll be able to go to bed. These things get kind of long, lengthy here on the East Coast, or Eastern Standard Time here, yeah. Makes it a little interesting, especially when you have to get up wee early in the morning. And you really need to stay awake, especially if, you know, when you're playing fireman paramedic. You got to have both eyes open, just in case. You never know. Lynch, 9 to go. Not a very good, not what he was hoping for. And I'm talking about Mr. Paul Witt right here. Got caught up in an altercation before the first lap. But he is able to possibly bring this thing home, looks like with the top 10. So I think he's going to be a happy camper with that. But Lynch has got a whole bunch of guys behind him here. That's between him and this 84 machine. So now the 84 machine is approximately 5 seconds back. He started 4th. He's led 31 laps. He might win the most. I think he's going to lead the most laps. Let me see here. I'm looking. And he shall win. He shall. He'll get those points too. Because Mr. Hickok's only led 35. So it's looking really dreamy for the young lad, Mr. John Lynch. And there's his buddy. He doesn't realize it's his buddy, but it is his buddy because he saved his butt by not losing that truck and bringing out a caution earlier. And don't forget these guys on a Monday, the Noma Super Speedway League. That's always a blast. Very good turnout there. Lots of fun. And you know what, Nancy? I'll make sure that he thanks you for watching all of these races. You've definitely been his ultimate cheerleader. Well, actually, you and me both, because I've called him out being a spoiler alert a couple of times, and he has definitely spoiled it for these guys. But this kid's starting to come in his own here. He's starting to get this thing down pretty good. Throwback race tonight. Brought to you by all those sponsors in the left-hand corner. The Ag Solar Solutions Series. Of the Great Noma League. As John's going to bring it down and look at the white flag. And you can see Matt Dreyer right there behind him, just riding along right there with him. No big deal. Staying right there, kind of perhaps maybe protecting him from anybody. Maybe we having a little alliance thing going on. These two cats together, look out. They could be unstoppable. The white flag is showed to John. As we ride with him. See how easy he is, taking his sweet time. He knows better. He knows not to spin those tires. And he knows he's a winner tonight, folks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Mr. John Lynch. The kid's on fire. Lynch is going to win this bad boy. Fritz is going to be second. Third is going to be Justin Bentley. Clay Carroll fourth. Fifth, Mr. Jay Stinson. Your winner of the Darlington race tonight, Noma. Ag Solar Solutions coming at you right here, Mr. John Lynch. Yeah, baby. You guys stick around. We'll be right back. We'll talk to the top three, and my butt's going to bed. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby, all the hobbies coming at you right here. Darlington, the Noma Ag Solar Solution boys, right here. Look out. Wow. Unbelievable. Great race. Real quick race recap here at Darlington. 8 cautions, 31 caution laps. Had to bring the truck in and change the oil on that thing. 10 lead changes. The third place cat, I got him right here somewhere. Let me find him. There he is. Justin, talk to us, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Third place, not too bad. You led 23 laps. You was the pole cat of this race. Things got a little excited out there on the track for a while until they finally all settled down. Thought I was going to have to order a pizza.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. A lot of clean racing out there, and you know it's Darlington. A lot of the race was just racing the track itself. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a pretty good race. You know, it was a little sloppy there early with the cautions, but that long green flag run with green flag stops at the end made it worthwhile.
Yeah, apparently this was your favorite, one of your favorite tracks, because you really took the pole and led 23 laps, but just wasn't quite meant to be tonight. But hey, third place, you got points. You know, you're looking at the big picture here for the championship, you know?
Absolutely.
Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
First off, I'd like to thank you, Bobby, for the broadcast. You do an awesome job. I always like to go back and watch them after the race. You do a good job calling them.
Appreciate it.
I'd like to thank the league admins, race control, Johnny. Johnny does a great job. Jay, Joey, Clay, everybody involved on the admin side of it does a great job. Thanks to my mom. She's always watching and cheering. And my team, M&T Motorsports. Couldn't thank them guys enough. And just like to congratulate Jo. It was a good win there, buddy.
All right, you take care of yourself. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you later.
Thank you, sir.
Next, Matthew, talk to me.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Not
Ooh, that was
bad,
fun.
my friend. I'm impressed. Second place.
I know. It comes out of nowhere for me sometimes.
I'm trying to find you. There you are. You parked along the side of the infield here.
Yeah.
Good job, man. You started 10th. You didn't lead anything. But the good news is trucks, well, I guess you didn't lose anybody in your pit crew. They didn't quit on you because you beat the truck to pieces, because the dadgup thing looks pretty darn clean. And you got second place and you got good points. That's what we want, right?
Yes, sir. That's what we want. It was a good race.
You had fun, and you were coming along pretty strong there. Right about 3/4 of that race, man. You had a good battle going on. You and Joey and a couple other ones there. But
I was racing Jay and Clay the whole race, and they raced me clean. This league's one of the best leagues I've ever been in, and it's so much fun every week. I have so much fun coming out here.
every single one of these guys out here, I mean, they're great. They truly are. They give and they take. They're just good people. I'm proud to be the broadcaster for these guys. Believe me, they could probably do a lot better than me. But they hung with me, they stuck with me, and they wanted me, so I'm proud of it. But these guys are really good. Every single one of these guys, good people out here. And their fans and YouTube, I mean, some of the best, I think. A lot of fun to chat with. But congratulations on your second place. You got points. That's awesome. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
I want to thank I got the Ryan Newman paint scheme throwback from 2009 Bristol race. The Pringles on board.
I thought that was.
I'd like to thank you for broadcasting. You do a great job. I want to thank Joe and Joey and Jay for bringing me in to the league. Like I said, I have fun. It's been a blast.
You take care of yourself, my friend. We'll catch you next week, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Oh, this is fun here. I have to. I'm sorry, John. I don't mean to label you, son. I swear I don't. But somebody's got to put a hemorrhoid on your hood. Because you lately have been a hemorrhoid to these guys out here on this racetracks. Super speedway or not, you are really coming around to being a pain in these guys' butts. Congratulations on your win.
Yeah, thank you. I was making this paint scheme, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember what you're calling me. I was gonna put it on the tailgate, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember what it was.
The hemorrhoid. That's exactly.
I'm writing that down right now.
That's exactly what you are, especially these guys, man. What a great job you did. You were kind of bouncing off the walls and beating off everybody else beating off you earlier. And then you settled it down and got into the groove of things and just took off and kind of took control of this race. And that's why I call you the hemorrhoid, because you're way back in the back, you're knocked down, you come all the way back up. They get you back down, you come right back up, you don't go away. That's why you're the hemorrhoid.
I'm pretty sure there's a song for that. You hit me down, or something like that. You can't knock me down or something like that. I'm still standing. That's what it is. I'm still standing.
I think that's an Elton John song.
Elton John, yes, sir.
Yep. But anyway, congratulations, fella. And I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna give it to you, and you can start thinking all your people that you want to thank. But I'm gonna tell you, your Nana out here has been your absolute biggest fan. It's got me all choked up. She has been your biggest fan, big guy. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel so bad. Every interview I finish up, I go through. I wonder who I miss. Every stinking week, I miss my grandmother. So Nana, you are the best grandmother in the world. Just saying.
She's a lot of fun. I'll give you that. And did you know she can talk on the phone? She can cheer you and her son and everybody else she knows on. She can walk and she can chew gum all at the same time. That's impressive. She did it tonight.
Women can multitask.
I'm telling you. Who do you want to thank, fella, so I can go to bed?
I want to thank. I had a ton of people watching. I'm gonna call them I've been calling them Tennessee. Like I'm gonna call them by their name. Olivia, crap. What's your name? Brother Casey, Miss Susan.
Well, I'm pretty sure her name's
everyone.
not crap.
I didn't call you that. I didn't call you that. My grandma, Ava Lane. She texted like as before the final lap. I got a text. It's like, one more. Come on, you got this. And I'm like, oh, and yeah, I made a bet with them. If I win, I gotta do a victory dance and send them to it. So I guess I'm gonna be dancing tonight. And then
Yeah, you're gonna be dancing. Absolutely, you are. Well, congratulations, John. Pretty impressive, son. I've been watching you. I've been calling you out, and write that down. Right on the back tailgate.
Oh, let's go. It'll be there. It'll be there. Well, it'll be there for the All-Star race because I missed the next 2 weeks because I'm going on vacation. But
all right, brother. You take care of yourself. Have a good weekend, and we'll catch you later. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. See you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, all right, we're done. Darlington, the kid does it. John Lynch. What a deal. You guys be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Say a prayer to everybody out there in Florida. They could use it. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV. Man, I'm going to bed. I'm out of here. You guys stay safe.